Well, you don't need me to remind you that Formula One is now so beloved in the United States that we race here 3 times a year. But let's give respect to COTA, or the Circuit of the Americas, to give it its full name. This place laid the foundations for this moment and still remains the host of the US Grand Prix. We have 10 turns to the left and 10 turns to the right here at the fantastic Circuit of the Americas. Overtaking opportunities into turn 1 and turn 12 at this anti-clockwise track. It's 3.6 miles long and we should see average lap speeds of around 126 miles per hour. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. George Russell will begin today's event in pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Verstappen, Perez, Oscar Piastri, Norris, Fernando Alonso, Blue, Gasly, Bottas, Leclerc, Magnussen, Ocon, Stroll, Hülkenberg, Webber, Albon, Joe, Tsunoda, Sargent, and Nick de Vries. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And a warm welcome to Natalie Pinkham, who's beside me in the commentary box today. The last few races have been a bit rough for them, unable to get a clean run. That's got to have some effect on their confidence, surely.
Certainly confidence is an important factor, and every time you're involved in an accident, it's not just the car you damage, but that confidence as well. But all the top racing drivers are able to tune that out when the race gets underway and focus on the job at hand.
The formation lap gets underway and every driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making sure that their car is ready for the battle once the lights go out. As the cars make their way back to the starting grid to form up and get ready for lights out, let's hope the race ahead today is a thrilling one that will go down as a memorable Grand Prix in the history books.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power. Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race. Okay, fuel levels now at 19 laps. 19 laps. DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Okay, we've lost a position, that's us down a place. The Mercedes drivers just moved into first place. Okay, let's go now, come on. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. pit lane. Mark in the pits now. The car ahead's coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead now running medium tyres. Perez ahead of you. Our gap to the car in front is 1.3 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are just one lap old. Time last lap was a 1 minute 57.1. Caution, caution. Green flag. And gap to the car in front is 5.1 seconds. Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now. Final lap, final lap. Push, push. Yes, nice work, mate. You did a really good job today. Pretty sure the boss is going to be happy with that one.
They take the checkered flag then here in Austin in what has been another fabulous Grand Prix. Natalie Pinkham, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Quite simply, a driver is nothing without the team behind them. So, a deserved winner, but we do have to give a shout out to the team in the pit lane and back at the factory. Very much a collaborative process.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it. This result then narrows the gap between our championship leader and the rest of the standings. Let's have a look then at the driver's standings. So then, Natalie Pinkham, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Well, for me, it's got to be Lewis Hamilton. The multiple world champion may be the obvious choice at this point, but he's certainly a driver deserving of his great reputation.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One, so be sure to join us for the next one.